Ever wondered why foldable phones haven't quite broken into the mainstream yet? It's a fascinating journey that we've been following for the last few years, a journey that began with a bold move by Samsung in 2019. Samsung, a pioneer in many aspects of the smartphone industry, took the leap into the world of foldable phones with their first attempt. However, this leap was not without its challenges. Reports soon emerged of screens breaking when users tried to fold them. An issue that, as you can imagine, was quite a stumbling block for a product that's primary selling point was its ability to fold. This hiccup in the early stages of foldable phone development certainly slowed their uptake, with users understandably hesitant to invest in a technology that seemed unreliable. Despite these initial setbacks, the foldable phone market has seen slow but steady growth. According to a report by the Financial Times, just over 14 million foldable phones were shipped in 2022, 12 million of which were from Samsung alone. Now this might seem like a large number, but when we compare it to the overall smartphone market, it's a drop in the ocean. The same report states that around 1.2 billion smartphones were shipped in the same year. And it's not just Samsung making waves in the foldable phone market. We've seen efforts from other tech giants like Motorola harking back to the era of the flip phone. Yet, despite having more choices than ever, foldable phone sales slowed in the final quarter of 2022. It's a far cry from the early 2000s, a time when foldable phones, particularly Motorola's Razr line, seemed to be in everyone's pocket. The Razr's V3 model, now nearing its 19th birthday, sold more than 130 million units, making it the most popular handset of its type. So, what's holding back the current generation of foldable phones? Why haven't they secured that level of mainstream appeal yet? The journey of foldable phones has been intriguing, but it's clear they have a long way to go. Stay tuned as we delve deeper into the world of foldable phones, and specifically, Google's first foray into this market with the Pixel Fold. Enter Google's latest addition to the foldable phone market, the Pixel Fold. The anticipation leading up to the launch of this innovative gadget was palpable. Rumors had been swirling for months, with tech enthusiasts and gadget gurus speculating about what Google's foray into the foldable phone market might look like. The Pixel Fold was announced in May, following months of speculation and anticipation. As the search giant, Google represented the best hope of a true competitor to Samsung's dominance in the foldable phone arena. The company's Pixel range has long been touted as one of the best for Android lovers, which only added to the excitement of the Pixel Fold's unveiling. Reactions at the unveiling event were overwhelmingly positive. The features of the Pixel Fold were shown off, with many components from the company's flagship Pixel 7 Pro redesigned to fit into a notably slim design. The foldable phone boasted a sleek aesthetic and a host of impressive features that seemed to justify the hype. The Pixel Fold's design was heavily influenced by the Pixel 7 Pro, Google's flagship smartphone. Despite being a foldable phone, the Pixel Fold managed to retain the sleek, modern aesthetic of the Pixel 7 Pro. The slim design, the high-quality camera, and the impressive processing power were all carried over from the Pixel 7 Pro, making the Pixel Fold a truly impressive piece of technology. However, there was one aspect of the Pixel Fold that was impossible to ignore: its price. While the features and design of the Pixel Fold were impressive, the price point was equally staggering. With a starting price of a whopping £1,749, the Pixel Fold is the world's most expensive foldable phone. The Pixel Fold, however, has one major setback: its wallet-busting price point. Despite its impressive features and sleek design, the Pixel Fold's high price point makes it inaccessible to many consumers. As the foldable phone market continues to evolve, it remains to be seen whether the Pixel Fold's high price will be a barrier to its success. So what do you get for the hefty price tag of £1,749? Well, let's delve into the key specifications of the Pixel Fold. First off, it boasts a screen that's 5.8 inches, expanding to 7.6 inches when folded out, with a refresh rate that goes up to 120 Hz. In terms of battery life, it promises 24 hours as standard, with the ability to stretch up to 72 hours in battery saver mode. It also supports fast and wireless charging. The Pixel Fold is armed with 12 GB RAM and up to 512 GB of storage. It's powered by the Google Tensor G2 processor, ensuring a smooth user experience. The camera department is equally impressive, with a 48-megapixel standard lens plus ultra-wide and telephoto lenses with 5x optical zoom. It also features 9.5 and 8 megapixel front and inner cameras respectively. Security-wise, it offers fingerprint and face unlocking, with a guarantee of 5 years of security updates. Despite these impressive specs, the price still remains a significant barrier for many. The Pixel Fold isn't alone in its high price tag. In fact, it's just the latest addition to the growing market of foldable smartphones that seem to wear their hefty price points as a badge of honor. Let's take a quick look at some of the key players in the foldable phone arena. Samsung, who pioneered the foldable phone market 4 years ago, offers the Galaxy Z Fold and Z Flip, priced north of £1,500 and £900 respectively. Then there's Motorola, harking back to the glory days of the flip phone with their Razr series, and Oppo, both of which offer their foldable devices at prices that fall somewhere in between. Now compare these prices to non-folding smartphones with similar and often superior specs. The Pixel 7a, for instance, boasts a processor that matches the Pixel Fold's Tensor G2 in performance, and it only costs £449. That's a far cry from the Pixel Fold's £1,749, isn't it? The question then becomes, why the hefty price tags for foldable phones? Well, it's not just about the novelty of a phone that folds. It's about the technology and innovation that goes into creating these devices. The flexible screens, the intricate hinge mechanisms, the reimagined user interfaces. All of these contribute to the cost of production, which is then passed on to the consumer. But it's not just the price that's keeping foldable phones from going mainstream. There's also the durability issue. The first foldable phones were plagued with reports of screens breaking, and while improvements have been made, the perception of fragile foldables persists. So, what does this all mean for the foldable phone market? While the technology is impressive, the high price points and concerns about durability are major hurdles to mass adoption. For now, the foldable phone remains a luxury item, a symbol of cutting-edge technology that comes with a premium price. The common trend? Foldable phones come with a premium price. So, does the Pixel Fold's performance justify its price? Let's dive into that question. The Pixel Fold is no slouch when it comes to performance. It's swift, it's responsive, and it's capable of running 2 apps side by side on its inner screen without breaking a sweat. This is a feature that truly emphasizes the utility of having a larger foldable display. Whether you're multitasking for work or play, the Pixel Fold is designed to handle it all with grace. However, let's talk about the heart of this device, the processor. The Pixel Fold is powered by Google's Tensor G2 processor. It's a capable piece of tech, no doubt, but it's not exactly groundbreaking. In fact, the same processor can be found in Google's Pixel 7a, a phone that costs a fraction of the Pixel Fold's price. This is where things get a bit tricky. Yes, the Pixel Fold's performance is commendable, but it's not necessarily superior to other devices in the same family. If you're looking for raw power, the Pixel 7a, at 4 times cheaper, offers the same processing prowess. So what does this mean for the Pixel Fold's value proposition? Well, it's clear that a significant chunk of the Pixel Fold's price tag is tied up in its foldable design and the novelty that brings. It's a premium device, aimed at those who are willing to pay for the latest tech innovations, regardless of whether they offer a significant boost in performance. But, if you're someone who's more interested in getting the most bang for your buck, it's worth considering whether the Pixel Fold's foldable display and multitasking capabilities are worth the extra cost, especially when compared to other devices in the Pixel range. So to answer the question, does the Pixel Fold's performance justify its price? The answer isn't straightforward. If you're after the novelty of a foldable phone and the multitasking benefits it brings, then perhaps it does. But if you're looking for the best performance-to-price ratio, there are other options in the market to consider. The Pixel Fold may be Google's first foldable phone, but for £1,749, there seems to be room for improvement. So, what's the verdict on foldable phones and the Pixel Fold? Well, we've seen a fascinating evolution in foldable phones, from the iconic Motorola Razr line to today's sophisticated devices like the Pixel Fold. Google's foray into this market came with a lot of anticipation, and the Pixel Fold, with its notable specs, did not disappoint in terms of features. Yet, the foldable phone market, as a whole, remains a niche. Despite the efforts of companies like Samsung and Motorola to rekindle the flip phone era, foldable phone sales have been slow, and the high price points certainly don't help. The Pixel Fold, while impressive, is no exception to this trend. Its steep price, along with the fact that its processing power doesn't outperform cheaper, non-foldable models, underscores the challenges that foldable tech still needs to overcome. While the Pixel Fold is an impressive device, it seems foldable tech still has a long way to go before it truly catches on. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe for more tech insights.